Developmentally appropriate practice, also known as DAP, is teaching that takes into the considerations of children's age, individuality, and culture. It has shown to be effective in the student's success. Information from brain research supports this claim. The research offers reasons why educators should use certain methods to attract the student's focus while making important connections to their prior knowledge and expanding their memory for new information learned. For instance, DAP Principle 1 states that the cognitive, emotional, physical, and social domains of a child's development are interconnected and they all influence one another. Similarly, brain research suggests that the different regions and networks within the brain are working together in the learning and developing experience. With brain research, educators will have a better understanding of the importance of why DAP is effective in classrooms. The assessment of DAP is not only confined to early childhood education, it can also be assessed through family facility daycare programs according to the level of DAP. A research was conducted on how different levels of DAP can affect a child with stress behaviors. The study concentrated on how stress behaviors were acknowledged by different daycare facilities. Caregivers in family daycare settings should focus on the needs of the client's children, with a sensitivity for the motives and incentives specific to the child's developmental stage with the presence of DAP. They observed that the providers in the low DAP facilities gave verbal encouragement to the target child, but not in the context or regard when it came to their stress behavior. High DAP facility recorded that the provider did scaffold with regards to the child's stress behavior as well as motivating the child to become interested in learning. The provider in high DAP, which treated every child the same way and indicated that the rules applied to all children. The results showed specific aspects of DAP being implemented to minimize stress behaviors. Age appropriate refers to a developmental concept whereby certain activities may be deemed appropriate or inappropriate to a child's level of development. Educators that are knowledgeable and take into consideration what is known about child development can optimally guide their decision making to incorporate age appropriate lessons. An important role for teachers is to allow children to use play as learning. Giving children the opportunity in child initiated activities has positive learning development among cognitive, language, emotional, physical, and social skills. Play based learning centers on the child and is focused on their interest and ability to engage in the structuring of learning experiences. This inclines students to learn to work together, increases problem solving abilities, and builds self confidence. Young children learn best when collaborating and cooperating with their peers. They need constant assurance and support from the teacher as well. Age appropriate activities for early childhood that involve social interactions include pretend play, role play, and group games. These social interactions affect every developmental domain. Positive social interactions tend to develop strong language skills, creativity, empathy, and confidence. Cultural appropriateness is being aware of knowledgeable of different cultures including speech, morals, religious beliefs, and practices. When developing DAP, it is important to respect each individual's background. This begins with understanding specific cultures on a personal level. Providing a multicultural experience in early childhood education is essential to accommodating individual differences and supporting the integrity of all children's family backgrounds and cultures. Educators should attempt to learn certain skills and gain culture specific information that can help them understand the values and beliefs that shape their students and their families' worldviews. Having a better understanding of cultural diversity is an essential skill when implementing DAP. One of the key principles of DAP is knowing each child as an individual. Teachers should be building positive relationships with the students and their parents and staying in touch throughout the year. By knowing each individual, the teacher should be using this knowledge to develop classroom practice and exploration. Teachers should practice careful planning of the classroom environments and teaching procedures to address the needs of each individual student. Individualization should be based on not only their strengths and needs, but also their interests. When learning experiences are tied to a children's interest, they are more engaging and meaningful to the children. Educators should be reflecting on their observations of each child and then plan the most effective ways to support each child's learning and development.